How's it going, everyone? Thanks for coming back. It's March 13th. Want to start off. I noticed we got a few new subscribers to the channel, so I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. And please provide feedback. Let me know what you guys want to see, or what, if you're a trader, where you're at with your trading, or how I can help, if I can help you all at all in any way. So let's without further ado, let's get into my trades for the day. Today's another red day. I'm down $100 today. Um, I could have I could have cut I could have gotten out at a profit or break even today at multiple times, but my trade my strategy and my trade management needs a lot of adjustment. I'm 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 new to trading, and I'm trying right now. I'm doing the demo, the paper trading, and I'm trying to feel my way around and adjust my strat. I don't really have a really set strategy yet, so um that's one thing I need to work on more, and so that's why there's not as much structure to my trading. And I over traded today. I only had a 33% win rate, down $100. But let's just get into the SPY like I normally do. This is looking at the overall market, the ETF. The Spider ETF tracks the overall S&P 500. The past few days of trading have been really remarkable. We've had this V-shaped reversal and retraced all the way up about 4% from the lows here a few days back last week at 272.36. Now we're all the way, and today this is the most noteworthy thing here. We closed at 281.70. I believe 281.70. Sorry, we closed at 281.79, and that's higher than any point since the highs of October of 2018. All these highs in here, they're all lower than 281.70. So the high was like 281.33, I think, something like that. So we actually closed above the highs since October of 2018. So that's something to take note of here. So we'll see where we go from here tomorrow. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm gonna try to predict the direction of the market. Um, sorry guys, all right. I'm having a little technical issues here. All right, we're good. All right, so let's get into my trades here. All right, my first trade was on Tesla. Now, guys, I talked about how I want to start not trading in the first 15 minutes, and I might actually adjust that. I might, since like what I just said, I don't have a full set strategy yet worked out. I'm kind of in the process of uh, back testing different strategies and trying to collect results. I'm journaling all my trades. I'm making notes of a lot of my trades, and I'm trying to kind of track and find what works for me best. So that's the whole point of being in the demo account right now. I've already lost money trying to do it before without back testing anything, so I don't have any more money to lose. So that's why I'm doing it this way. So um, so how that relates to not trading in the first 15 minutes is there's actually a lot of big moves that happen in the first 15 minutes, and there's three basic breakout strategies: the 5 minute, the 15 minute, and the 30 minute. And all that means is that you basically buy in expecting the price to break the range that it's traded in the prior 5 minutes of trading for a 5 minute breakout, or the first 15 minutes of trading for a 15-minute breakout. For the 30-minute breakout, the first 30-minute range of trading, you're buying and expecting to break that breakout range. So if a stock's been trading from $4 between $4 and $5, you're buying and expecting it to break up to $6. or whatever it is. But typically these have to work on stocks that are moving with the catalyst, because this is how you find your entry points, because they'll pull back and they'll make runs in these time periods. Anyhow, so there's a million different ways to make money or lose money in the stock market, and and you gotta choose. You gotta find out what the way that you're gonna be able to make money, and the way that you enjoy to make, the way that you can do it without, that's beneficial to you, that you can have a productive life and still make money in the stock market. So for me, my personality, I don't. I've noticed I'm not. I want to be able to buy and sell. Sorry, I'm trying to turn this music off my ear. It's terrible. So I want to be able to buy and sell, and I want to be able to buy and hold stocks. And I do like swing trading, but sorry guys. So I'm getting sidetracked here. Turn this music off. All right. So um. I want to be able to swing trade positions too, but I don't have the patience all the time, and I like the scalp. I like scalping, and if I want to scalp, you really, the best moves are in the first 5 minutes of the trading day. But um, but you have to have a decent amount of money to be able to scalp, and you have to have a decent amount of risk tolerance, because you have to have big share size, because you got to be able to sell out quickly. You're looking for very small moves. So I haven't been. That's one reason I've been holding I'm employing a scalp strategy, but I'm holding on to my scalp trades, trying to treat them like they're a intraday swing trade, and holding on to them too long, because my account size isn't that big. So I'm in a tough spot here, and I gotta work it out. So I'm not gonna ramble any more about that, but I'm trying to just let you guys know. And it's really discouraging. I'm trying to stick in there and keep plugging away at it, which I'm gonna do, but it's hard. If any of y'all have been a trader, I'm sure you've been through this before. You know what it's like. I'm not gonna go on about it, but anyhow, let's get into the Tesla trades. I've been talking about Tesla. um, it was selling off yesterday, and we bottomed out here, and I took it long after we started to push up, because it had like a 19 or 20% short. I knew there was shorts. There's people who shorted in here yesterday, and once buyers bought it up, what can happen here is the people who shorted back in here, we cross cross that once we cross these highs over here and we push over that level, these short people who were short here, they have to buy back their shares, so we get pushes higher. But so that's what happened there yesterday. But that and buying, just regular buying pressure will do that too. I'm not gonna say every time the stock goes up it has to be a short squeeze, but anyhow, today's episode's not the best, guys, and um, I apologize. Please don't unsubscribe. Give comments and suggestions before you do. All right, so we're on Tesla here, and I was actually Tesla. So this is why, another reason why I'm talking about, I want to trade in the first 5 minutes. I don't want to set myself against it completely, but if I do start trading in the first 5 minutes, I'm going to make sure to go in small share size. So I saw this reversal coming right here. I saw this bottoming action. I thought about going long here, but it was only at 9:35, and I would have been breaking my rule, and I didn't want to have to go on this video and say how I lost money because I traded in the first 15 minutes and I broke my rule. So I didn't do it. And also, it didn't look like it had that much volume either, but looking back, I wish I had taken this trade. But anyhow, we got this big push up, and I went long here on this pullback, and I actually got it a great entry at 286.34. So right on this uh green candle or this red candle right here, right before this big push up. And I went long 100 shares here, and I took 75 shares off up here at 287.46 for a dollar gain on that. So that was just locked in $75, and then I let this other 20 shares I had 25 shares riding here because I knew I sold out a little. I wanted to sell out here because we can see sometimes. Sorry, let me zoom out here. Sometimes because I sold out here because we're testing the previous day highs, and I knew that we would get a pullback before. I said short guys who were short in here, they're buying back their shares as regular buying pressure as well. But a lot of times, stubborn shorts and sellers will sell right at the previous day high or previous high of whatever time frame you're having this V-shaped reversal action on, and you'll either get so a lot of times you'll sell off once you hit that level, and then you'll go higher, or you'll go straight through. But most of the time, it'll stop and reverse back down and then push higher. So that's why I took all 75 shares there, and then I had the other 25 shares riding, but I actually had to go to the bathroom. I've been drinking a ton of water, and I set a stop loss down all the way down here, like right above my entry price. And I went to the bathroom and I came back and the stock had dropped all the way down on this massive red candle and taken out my entry. But so I made $90 on that trade. And then I went to trade Boeing, but I should have watched this and been patient, entered back in here as we reversed back through. If I should have waited for it to drop off below VWAP and then looked for it to enter back and got a entrance back in here. But I didn't do that. I got distracted and took another trade on Boeing, which I lost money on. I lost money on Boeing, but I could have this first trade, which I just went over in depth. That could have been a $200 trade. I took 100 shares here at 286.30, and it reached 288.48. It could have been like a $220 trade if I played it to the T, of course. You can never really do that. So you can't expect that. But, it could have been a $180 trade or something like that if I played it right. But I didn't. So that's Tesla. And then the other thing on Tesla is I missed all this second breakout up here, and I actually took another trade in here on Tesla after we got this drop and then pushed up, and that's the other thing I haven't been doing. If you chase the immediate push up, this is the first push up after a drop when we have a stock trending up. A lot of times most of the time it's gonna come back down and retest this area where it was just trading at, and then before it goes higher. So if you buy on this first drop and you buy on this first push back up, you need to be prepared to sell out above or below this previous high level. So I didn't do that there, and I got shook out, and I lost $45. So that I was only up $40 on Tesla at that point, and then I took Tesla later in the day here, and and we're not even going to get to Boeing, guys. But long story short, in Boeing, I had multiple occasions where I could have taken profits off on Boeing and been up. I was up on almost all my entrances on my Boeing trades today at one point or at the beginning, but I didn't take profits off. That stock moves like crazy. It has massive spreads. My account size is way too small. It's too dangerous. I can't trade it anymore. I'm getting FOMO just because it's moving so much lately. I just need to stay away from it altogether. So anyhow, I tried to I scaled Tesla had this massive run up today. Okay, and then it has room to run higher even, but we